some girl that Devin
Yeah,
was harassing some girl, and I'm like, yo, you guys already fought. What are you doing this for? You're not promoting the fight. Now you're just trying to
yeah,
fuck
that's
your name
stupid.
up.
It's over. It's over. I mean, now quote unquote apparently he's open to doing the second fight. That's what he's saying. But
That's what he's saying, but Devin's not.
I don't think Devin wants that smoke. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think
Yeah, and I
Devin.
don't, and I'm not saying Devin's scared or whatever. I just don't think Devin wants to fight him.
I
You know what
mean,
I
yeah,
mean?
he got beat pretty. He got beat pretty brutal, man. Listen, the results come back May 22nd. We all know what's gonna come back.
Let me ask you a question. Why is your name Street Star Bozo? What the hell does that mean?
Oh, so I was in the midst of a lawsuit, right?
A lawsuit?
And somebody referred to me as a bozo. So I just adopted the name. I thought it was hilarious. I never changed it. I got to change it. I am
Why
going
were
to.
you in a lawsuit?
We'll talk about that off of the camera.
Okay, that's the hip hop days. Your hip
Yeah,
hop
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Do you
yeah.
still have that platform?
No, no, no. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Because I know it was you created one of the biggest platforms,
Yeah, it
right?
was one of the biggest in the world. I'm proud of
Is
all
it
the
still
work that I've
there and
done.
you just sold it, or it's just no
Oh no,
longer?
no, it's there. I just we severed ties and we dealt the business and that's it. We moved on from there.
Okay. And
But
wow, you transitioned over to this space. That's a
yeah,
big
I love
transition.
it. I mean, it's fun for me, man. Listen, I love boxing. I've been
The one thing
watching
that sucks
boxing.
about boxing, I'll say, it's the niche. Like in your hip hop stuff, you probably had the potential to go way bigger. Here,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
so battle rap. It was battle rap. It's very similar to boxing. So it's not much of a transition in regards to what people are looking for in content. There's a lot of quote unquote blogger experts that are some of them are hilarious. And now boxers, and I met a lot of boxers because a lot of them were fans. They're acting very similar to those antics that you see. It's kind of a mix of wrestling and battle rap, and it's really really funny. Like you just seen the headbutt, hilarious. The exposing of the girlfriends. I banged your wife, and you should see what Brian Garcia said with Cambosis. A lot of that stuff is very similar. So in that aspect, it's not much of a transition. It's just transitioning to the boxing fans because you have a lot of purists as well as and we're trying to get more new people in. So you're right, it is a niche.
It
Exactly.
is. It is. I mean, trust me. But what motivates me is some of these bigger channels that I'm on, like
Mhm.
the Boxing Voice and
Yeah.
Blue Blood and these guys, they do really well. So it made me see like, oh, there's a possibility where like if I even reach half of what they're doing, I'll be happy in
I think
terms of.
I honestly, I like your stuff. I think you're going to surpass me. It's just about, and I could show you some other things in regards to helping your channel. Like, I just got to get consistent. I got 4 kids and a newborn, which is really difficult.
You
But
got a newborn?
I got a newborn. I got four,
Wait,
but
so
I
you
got
got 5 kids in?
four. So I got 5-year-old, 4-year-old, a 1.5-year-old, and a 2-month-old. So that's why sometimes I'm like, yo, dude.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
your,
yeah, dude.
your pullout game is awful.
Super whack, super. So it's really difficult. So now we're getting me and my wife. She's helping me out a lot more to get consistent, and I'm gonna be going to the fights and stuff like that. But
Jeez. And you're
um,
in what? You're in Florida?
no, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta.
Atlanta, and right, okay, and by way of Bensonhurst, right?
Yes, Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, Park Slope. But I love it. I've been following boxing my whole life, and I was like, you know what? There's something I like to talk about. I'm not tripping about the bread. I'm gonna grow the platform slowly but shortly, and then just
Yeah. Now the
do
bread
what I
is
gotta do.
like for me. I'm certified viral on Instagram, right? I'm getting
Oh
millions,
yeah.
but they don't pay, and
It's Instagram.
they don't pay. Well, they used to, but what they did this month, they're actually paying. They called it
Mhm.
spring bonus. They're paying me this month, but the amount of money they're paying me
Shit.
for the amount of views I'm getting is like insanely low.
I mean, you
I've
gotta
reached
really love it,
I've
and
reached something like 8 million accounts over the past 30 days, something
that's
like that.
crazy.
And I mean, I'm not even getting $1,000, not even close. Is that
You, you,
insane?
absolutely. But you know what, Marco? It's about who you know in transitioning. Like I've
I'm me.
already been in situations where, uh, like networks have approached me, and because of my relationships and what I've done. So it's really about
Yeah, I've
you.
had some people approach me too. Of course. No, I agree with you. It opens doors. Nothing's happening yet, but I've had a few big names approach me as well. So something will happen. That's
I
true.
mean,
But
the one thing about boxing too is, and this is just being honest, the transition to the Amazons and the Netflixes and those type of individuals is going to open doors because their content is based on the internet, right? So they're about a digital imprint. So what's going to end up happening is they're going to start reaching out to the bigger bloggers and offer them situations because of the digital numbers. So you're definitely going to get a call. The only thing that sucks is a lot of boxers are just opening podcasts. So it's just kind of weird. So it's kind of like the NFL. With the NFL, a lot of former players are taking the commentators' jobs. It's kind of similar in that aspect. So you just got to keep doing what you're doing. And honestly, you're better than most. I'm going to be honest. I really enjoy your stuff.
Thanks.
And it's just about consistency, man. Like I said, like I'm not rushing. Like I told people, like I want to get to a point where, yes, I've been following the sport for a long time, but also I have to get better in certain things. I have to understand certain things. I have to learn a lot more. Like your history is insane the way you know certain stuff.
Thanks.
I ever watch Ness talk about certain promoters and certain. I don't know a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Really
Yeah, like Ness is real big on current.
Yeah.
He knows a lot of the current stuff. He knows all the upcoming fighters. Like I'm not. I don't really focus that much on upcoming fighters. One thing I don't focus on a lot at all purposely is the promote like that stuff, the money, the networks. I just don't care. You know, but you get a lot of people like, well, how's he going to cross the street and go to PBC if he's already would sign the contract? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I know one thing. I know that all these guys can fight. It's not impossible. I don't care what network you're with, who you're with, Al Heyman. They could fight.
No, yes and no, but there's a lot of politics when it comes to that. And
yeah, but you could still make it all happen. And you know, but I don't get involved in that.
I think people, but you know what?